Across South Louisiana, sugarcane farmers are working hard to finish planting next year's cane crop. Like many others, Mike Melanson should also be harvesting the last of his soybeans, but not this year.
So right now we're running one cane harvester, our whole planting crew, and we also normally we'd be cutting the last of our soybeans with the combine. Today we're doing it with a 15-foot bush hog because damage is so severe. There's no reason to harvest it. So we're having to clean up our field. So we have a lot going on.
Many farmers across South Louisiana will plant soybeans on their land that will later be planted in new sugarcane around August and September. Melanson says the cost to grow soybeans this year means the loss will really hurt their bottom line.
Normally where soybeans might have been an afterthought as far as a crop, it's getting to be really expensive. It can be profitable if you can harvest them, and most of the time we can. Just 5, 6, 7 weeks of, and not say excessive rain, but just excessive moisture. You know, we didn't have flooding rains. We just had constant, just poor weather. And you know, in a year like this, is just so many things going on at the same time, and being behind on all things. And then on top of that, the soybean crop really just falling off. We're going to get about 25% of our gross revenue in a year when potentially we had one of our best revenue crops yet on soybeans. It's kind of disheartening. It's hard to look at a bush hog going up and down your fields. But when you follow the bush hog and you don't see any beans at all, you realize there was nothing there anyway. So it's amazing how bad it got and how quick it got. But that's kind of what we're used to in the farming world.
While the bush hog was not part of the plans, Melanson has shifted his attention to his cane crop. While his mature soybeans hated the rain, it was exactly what the sugarcane needed.
The wet period helped our growth out a lot. We had some sun mixed in with the rain, so exactly what a tropical crop needs. We were really dry in June, however, and the crop, especially from I-10 north, it suffered somewhat. So that rainy spell kind of got it back on track. So as much of a detriment it was to our soybean crop, it probably saved our cane crop. So it's kind of bittersweet.
Bittersweet indeed, but Melanson is hopeful and optimistic for this year's cane crop, which still has a long harvest ahead.
The sugar content looks good. If we can have a good dry season, at least a dry October, let the cane continue to mature, there's potentially brighter days ahead on sugar. Of course, it's still early. Weather could change. We could have a storm. So we're never counting our chickens for sure. So.
In Cecilia, I'm Karl Wiggers for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Right now, all the mills in Louisiana are running. If you're on the roads in South Louisiana, be sure to be on the lookout for cane harvesters, trucks, tractors over the next few months. Take it a little slower. Harvest will continue through the new year. We wish all of our farmers a safe and bountiful sugarcane harvest season.